It's Thursday night, and you know what that means. It's not the Jubilee. There's something even more important. It is time for Thematically Speaking. And this week, we're ever so slightly late, but we're going to see how the internet holds up, because today we've got Coaster Gens, Luke Houldsworth. How you doing, Luke?
What's happening, guys? How is it going? It's working. It's working. Oh, yes. Yes, for now. Let's not jinx it. Thanks for having me on, Mike. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, it's been a long time in the making, shall I say? Yeah.
It has. I mean, how long have we been talking about doing something like, together live on a podcast format? Like, I feel like it's going full circle.
You're putting too much pressure on us now that people will say we'll be expecting too much. But there's other stuff I want to get into later on, like your involvement with Drayton Manor, and there's a few other things I've got notes on. But if you want to just tell us when you first, do you remember the first moment you kind of just fell in love with theme parks, things like that? It's cut out, is it? I don't know if anyone else at the home can help it. I can't. Isn't it? It looks like it's dropped again. It looks like it's dropped again his end. So while I'm here, I'm just going to say that just try and kill dead air for a minute and talk to you guys now, but the way not to do a show. But what I'll do is I'll probably get my wife in here in a second. We'll have another great chat to you all, because that's how we do it. And if Luke's technical difficulties don't improve, I think what we're going to do is I'm going to have to put the quiz questions to everyone at home, which is, I don't think anyone jinxed it. I think it's just something that can't be helped. I don't know if he can set his phone up or something like that. But I apologise for now. If he can't get back on, there's definitely going to be a time in the future we'll have him on again anyway, because we're quite close friends anyway. But I will apologise for now, because at the moment the internet's dropped there again. But I'll grab Stacey in a bit. We'll talk about stuff. But if anyone wants to ask any questions as well while we're here. But as I say, I've got the quiz, and that's all I can say, really. But this week, I was thinking about when Sick was testing. Oh, he's back on his phone.
All right. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Yeah, we're going to get it back on.
Okay. I'm really sorry about this, guys, but my internet has decided to just not work at all. So I'm sorry about this. This is not the quality we usually aspire to at Coaster Gen, just letting you know.
Did you want to tell us when you first, do you remember the moment when you got the spark for theme parks and things like that?
So my first moment was very telling of how I got into rides. It was basically just going to Blackpool Pleasure Beach with my mum and dad when I was younger. I never rode the rides much. I just watched them filmed a lot. And obviously you start a YouTube channel when you're older, because I couldn't do it when I was younger. I didn't have the money. I didn't have the time, or the experience of
I don't think we had YouTube anyway when we were young, like given away our ages a bit. But yeah,
we literally had disposable cameras. That is.
Did you ever do that thing with the disposable cameras? The ones when you flick to the end. I don't know if you ever did this, but I remember on one school trip we had to France, and a load of us had them, and someone realised if you wound it up and then hit it against your knee, it would set the flash off. So everyone just did that all the time.
No, I don't know. I never did that. That's quite funny. But no. But yeah, that's literally like how I got into it. Just going with my mum and dad to Blackpool Pleasure Beach a lot. And I mean a lot. Like literally like 3 times a month. And finally, I put up the courage after bribing, my dad bribed me to buy me this massive blaster from one of them shops on the front. It was like a toy shop, and had this huge blaster, and it had like loads of noises. There was like a space pack thing for it, and I was like, I'll go on the roller coaster if you get me that. So we went on it, and it happened to be the last ride of the night. I didn't know about it, and the brakeman decided not to pull the brakes on the roller coaster, because before it was Nick Streak, it had a brakeman still. The edge. He decided to just go into the booth and forget about the roller coaster that's going around. So I had to go around twice. So I earned that blaster. That was my
first ride. Second one.
Yeah, I know, that's what I mean. But the airtime was, I remember first experiencing that feeling in your stomach and getting the butterflies and everything. It was like hooked, man, hooked. Went to Alton Towers with school, went on Oblivion. That's all I did. I did Oblivion. I queued up for like 3 hours for it. I did Oblivion. I ripped my pants queuing up for it. I had to buy some boy shorts, which was like great.
You told that story last night on King Talks.
Yeah, that is what happened. It's literally like the origin story of Luke, you know, from Coast to Gen. Like, this is what happened, you know?
Are you allowed to say the story of how you managed to rip?
I was just running. I was running.
Right, I just imagine you were queuing, and it's like, how did you manage to rip them?
Nah, I was just running, right? Literally, I was just running, and I took a step way too far, and I just heard rip. That was it.
So would you say, when you first got into like theme parks, were you more photography than?
Yeah, I was all about taking the photos and stuff, and I'd always like get I can't see the chat, so I'm sorry guys, I'm not ignoring you, it's just I can't see it, my internet's completely died. I was like, I'd always get my dad, like, because my mum and dad would go to Spain more than me, sometimes I didn't go. I'd be like, take me photos of Dragon Con, take me photos of everything, you know, I want to see everything properly, you know. And I'd be the same if we went to Towers, I'd take photos, I'd just constantly, like...
So they go on holiday without you to a theme park?
Yeah, they did do that, yeah.
It'd be like, when you said take photos, I've got...
They did like, in May, this year.
I've got images of like that Wolverine meme, you know, where he's touching the photo. Because you just buy a Dragon card. You're like, I just want to ride that ride.
Yeah, legit, yeah.
So was Coaster Gen your first channel, or did you have a channel before that?
No, yeah, it was Coaster Gen was the first coaster channel I had. I tried things. I had Luke Houldsworth roller coasters, LH coasters, with No Limits 2 stuff that I was doing.
Did you have Better Call Holds, or was that just on?
Better Call Holds was an idea for that was my gamer tag, right? And I had No Holds Barred, which
yeah, I remember that. Yeah. That was a good name.
I like it. I want to use it. I still want to use it. It's cool. You know how much I love wrestling. You know how much I love collecting things and stuff. Like, so there's always going to be other stuff that I'm going to do.
The baseball.
Yeah, I need to watch that. Mike got me this hat, by the way. He got me this hat.
Yeah, you can't see it, but it's more like leathery than fabric.
It's real leather. It's so comfy. I forget it.
I don't know if I'm going to wear this, but for anyone at home who knows or doesn't know that I like baseball, I collect baseball caps from the Dodgers, and this is my favorite one. I didn't know if I was going to wear it today when Luke told me he was wearing a baseball cap, but this is the favorite one that I own. That's like autumn leaf design. But that's Dodgers are probably better than the White Sox, so
I mean,
we won't get into that. That's for a different podcast.
I don't have a clue who plays for the Sox at the moment, so you know, I've just not been watching at all, which is sad. Luke takes some great shots. Oh, thank you, appreciate it.
I'm surprised because usually there's a lot of banter between the Coaster Capturers, Coaster Tog, and I think it's Thrills and Food about all their photography.
Can I see the chat? Is there any way I can see the chat? I don't know.
I don't know on your phone.
No,
I've not tried it on my phone.
No.
I'm just going to try and flick them up as they come.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Has anyone got any questions or anything? I want to know how many people watching. I can't see anything.
7 at the moment. It tells me.
Nice, cool.
But we can talk about ride sims if you want. But how much are you allowed to talk about how you like what you did for Drayton Manor with like helping their marketing? But how did you get involved with that to begin with? Are you allowed to talk about that?
Yeah. So how it started was basically I did that remake of Exodus at Fort. They released like the plans for it.
Yeah.
And I got it completely wrong. I did. I got
No Limits.
I got 2 of the elements completely wrong, but I mean it was the quality of the render from No Limits that I think Danielle at Drayton Manor was impressed with. She's head of marketing there, so
so they got in touch with you?
Yeah. And I literally sent them a message. I was like, no, they sent me a message saying like, you're really good at doing these 3D renders. Have you ever considered doing something for an area that hasn't been done? And I was like, yeah, I mean, work with virtual towers, so we're always working in areas we haven't done. There's always things that have changed, and we're not trying to create towers to how it is now. We're trying to create it to what it can be, what its best thing is. So that's always an experience, trying to like drag back the past and stuff. So I was like, yeah, sure. So it got to talking, and basically we got given the plans, and I said, right, I've got 5 guys that want to help on and jump on board, and we want to do this in Unreal for you, and we'll do an animation for you, and send us everything you've got. And from there, it was just it was a snowball. 4 months of absolute grind. It was.
I was going to say, how long did it take? Because
it started in December and finished when you guys saw it on Twitter or on YouTube.
How hard was it to keep that a secret? Because I'm guessing you had to keep it a secret till it launched.
Yeah, very. I'm still under NDA, so there's certain things I can't mention, of course. But it was very difficult because I'm living my dream with 4 of my other friends, and we're all really excited to be able to do what we did. And we got to see certain things and hear about certain things before anybody else. It was just absolutely insane. Honestly, it was crazy. And then I went on a construction tour a bit ago before it opened, and to see everything that we've been working on for the last 4 months virtually, then to see it all in the flesh was like, man, it was dream come true. It really was. I don't think anything will ever top it.
I don't know. You don't know what they're doing. Well, you know what they're doing next. You can't talk about it probably, but you don't know where it's going to go next. It might top that.
I don't know. I mean, we've got a great relationship with Drayton Manor, so I just want to keep building on that.
We had a question from Coaster Captures. What's your favourite park in the UK? But I don't know if you're going to have to say Drayton.
We're going to put the phone on charge. That would be the last thing you want, right? Right. One sec. Riveting entertainment. Sorry, guys. Okay.
Are you allowed to tell us what your favourite park in the? I'm guessing it's Drayton Manor, right?
No, it's Towers.
Oh, it's Towers. Oh, sorry, I didn't quite hear what you were saying when you're plugging your phone in.
Towers is, it's just incredible. All the history, I've got Nemesis behind me right there. It's my park. It's my favourite park in the UK.
And Ryan from iCoaster has said you guys did an amazing job. You should be proud of what you've done, which I agree with. But also, I'll give him a bit of a shout out. It came up on my YouTube. I think it's today or yesterday. He's done a walkthrough video of the Vikings area if you want to see.
Yeah, and I've not been down there yet. I've not been very well, and the media event was supposed to have got scrapped. So, I've not been down there yet. So I won't be down there until after Florida. Why is Shockwave my favorite coaster? Aaron, Shockwave rides like an absolute beast, man. It's a great ride. I love Shockwave. I didn't get to ride it with you, Mike, when I went down. It was closed, wasn't it, when we went in 20?
I can't remember the last time we went.
16 was when we took that photo of Tom, remember?
I knew you were going to say that. We took a great photo of Tom on the Ferris wheel, and because he's into his, I'm not going to get into it, but he's into his Tinder and stuff, and we said, this is actually a decent photo, you should use it. And he thought we were joking, so he was like, no, I'm not using it.
Guys, literally, now it would be called a LinkedIn photo, right? That's what it was like. It was spectacular. Had him in focus and everything. Tom, if you're watching, use that photo.
I would say my other memory from that is when you had a phone call and you had Stone Cold Steam on your phone, and then I said, that's quite funny, call mine, and then I had Mick Foley as my ringtone. And we hadn't planned it beforehand or anything.
No. It's Extreme Rules match. No. That was the first time I rode
team match player.
Yeah. That was the first time I rode Maelstrom as well. That weekend we went. That was cool. And the Penny Arcade. Oh,
Penny Arcade's the best thing there. If it's still there, I've not been since COVID.
Yeah.
But I love the foods, like the primitive foods.
We definitely went from your house. So it must have been 2016. I'm sure it was. But I rode Shockwave for the first time this year.
I don't know if there was one time we went where
oh wait, no,
it was just me, you, James, and Tom, and I used Tesco vouchers for a ticket.
Yeah, no, it was before, because I met James at the train station. I remember meeting him at Tamworth, and he drove me to Drayton. Yeah, so it was a different time. So yeah, that's the only time we've been. But it was great. It was a lot of fun. And then when I went back for the construction tour, we did the construction tour, and then I was allowed in the park as well. And yeah,
Did you go to the Penny Arcade again then?
No, I think at time, because we spent half the day in Vikings area and talking to the team there and that. But next time I'll go back, yeah, for sure. I'll be doing like a full-on hour to an hour and a half vlog when I go back there. It's going to have everything in there. And it's going to be like, oh, look, we designed them fences, that kind of thing. So it's going to be cool.
I mean, people in the chat can ask whatever they want, but there's so many things we can branch into here.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to talk about your ride sims or you want to just get straight into...
Well, ride sims...
You're going to Florida in a few weeks.
Yeah, well, yeah, I can briefly touch on ride sims because I don't think the channel would be where it is if it wasn't for ride sims. And I mean that because our relationship with them is fantastic. They allowed us to stream the betas out straight away. Me and James were streaming them, and it was like, okay, I'm going to become a patron. And then from there, it was like, okay, you get access to it. I'm like, well, can I stream it? If I stream it, people will know what it's like, and you might sign up to Patreon. And yeah, we've got a great relationship with them. And it was basically just lockdown, man. Like, I couldn't keep streaming No Limits. I couldn't keep building No Limits 2 coasters. It was just too time consuming. So to do an hour-long stream of ride sims, whether it be Wicker Man or Untamed, or even like Apocalypse when that came out, we actually streamed Apocalypse because we thought it was quite fitting on the day of lockdown. It was like, this is the apocalypse kind of thing. And that was the infamous Tower 4 stream where I just shouted at Tower 4 for the whole hour and 20 minutes of that stream.
Have you got that control box near you?
Yeah, I've got...
Because you've got a control box you use for it sometimes.
Yeah, I've got... so a guy called Lev, he's an electrical engineer at Efteling, but he has a website called Lev's Inventions, and he makes control panels. And you guys can go buy these. They're about 120 euros. And they are quality. Like, these are actual proper switches you would see. Like, it's an actual e-stock.
They light up as well?
Yeah, they light up. That's it. But you have to release it to actually pull the e-stock off. And this works with ride sims. It works with No Limits. It works with everything.
Oh, it works with No Limits?
Yeah, it works with everything. It's basically, it just does a keyboard command, so you can set it up.
Oh, I suppose, yeah.
Yeah.
Use it for Planet Coaster?
Yeah, I mean...
Do you play much Planet Coaster anymore?
I haven't. I've stopped. I got bored of it. I'd rather just... see, the thing is, when you work with like Unreal and No Limits, you're not limited to what you can do. With Planet Coaster, you're limited to how far you can push things, what elements you can use, what theming elements you can use and stuff. And yeah, it's just I just like the freedom of No Limits and Unreal Engine, and I like working with multiple people. Wolf Raging 95, my good friend, who basically said to me, like, your coasters are getting better, put them on YouTube. And that was basically the start of it. That was the start of Coaster Gen. Just did YouTube videos of No Limits. Yeah, that's how it started. But Ride Sims was a funny one because we developed this relationship and we just put out stream after stream after stream after stream.
Well, I think they wouldn't watch it anyway, but people didn't have much to do, did they?
We've got over 400, over 500 videos on the channel now, and over 300 of them are Ride Sim streams. So that shows you how much we streamed on the channel.
Have you got like a top 3 that you like? What? Not necessarily your video, but you like playing that sim?
Oh, the sim. Oh, I like Wicker Man. I like Hex because it's just so fun to role play, just being an engineer on that. I think one of them they just released, which is Zoofari, which is out now on beta. That is a quality sim. I don't want to play it more. You have to move the animals out the way and stuff, like they're getting away of the cars and stuff. So you have to clear the block sections and things like that. So yeah, it's quite intricate. But they've done so many, man. Like Rise, they've done Rise of Resistance. They've done hundreds. Like they did loads in the past as well. The Ride Sims has been going for a long time, but Ride Sims 2 was like the next gen version of Ride Sims, and they continue to just get better and better and better, in my opinion.
Have they done Guardians yet?
No.
Will you be doing that straight away when they do?
After Florida.
Oh yeah, obviously.
I kind of know what it does. I kind of don't know what it does. I don't want to know what the layout is like.
Well, no, you don't want to ruin it for yourself.
No, definitely not.
So do you want to talk now? We've mentioned it. Do you want to talk more about Florida?
Yeah. So big holiday.
You've only been to Vegas, haven't you, before?
Yeah, been to Vegas twice. Went in 17 and 19, and then we were going to go back to America in 2021. But obviously, with the pandemic and everything, it was kind of like, no, let's save up and let's do a bigger holiday. Let's go to Florida. And me and my missus Danielle, we started watching like all the Florida vloggers out there, Tim Tracker and everybody else. If you can name a million.
Carpetbagger.
Yeah, Carpetbagger. There you go. Yeah, there's loads, man. And it was just like, it was everything just looks so much fun. Velocicoaster got made. Iron Gwazi was built but not open. I've always wanted to ride Mako. I was heavily into my collecting at the time of when we made the order for the holiday. So it was like, I want to go to Walmart. I want to go to, Target. I want to go to all these Florida-based toy collectibles and stuff like that. I want to go to all these places. And it was just like, you know what? Let's just pull the trigger. Let's do it. So in 22 days, and we'll be in the air. So like, I can't wait. There's gonna be just to let you guys know now, there's gonna be a 14-week series of each day. So each day will be one vlog a week. It'll be roughly about 2 hours long each. There's going to be a travel day. The first night I get there, I'm going to be riding Velocicoaster because we're going to Universal like straight away. The second day is going to be full Universal day, and then it's going to be like Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, SeaWorld, Busch Gardens, the lot. It's going to be mega Gatorland or Gator something. We're doing like I'm going on one of them big boats with a big fan on it,
Oh, on like the bayou.
Yeah. We're going to the wetlands, I think what it's called. And then we're going to Miami as well, and we're going to the Kennedy Space Center. So it's going to be like, it's so much content. It's going to be amazing, and I'm just going to bring everyone along. There's going to be live streams during when I'm at parks and stuff, when I'm at certain rides. So yeah, if you're not, cheap plug, but if you're not subscribed over on Coaster Gen, get subscribed, get the notifications turned on, because I'm telling you now, the content that's coming, if you like what we're doing, what we've done so far, it's going to be nothing compared to what's coming next. So please do check us out.
Do you want to talk about Chain Dogs? Because I feel like we got a mention on there. So do you want to? How did that come about? Because it was the Coast Gen show to begin with, wasn't it?
Yeah. So basically, it was me doing everything, and it was like
they're not watching this, are they?
Yeah, well, they know. They know the origins of Chain Dogs. That's the reason why it happened. I was doing everything. I was doing all the promotion, running all the channels. I was doing all of the like getting everyone together at the same time, pulling in the guests myself, reaching out to people. And it was just getting too much. And we hit a point where we was doing really, really well. And it was like, okay, we're limiting ourselves now to what we can do. We're all quite outspoken people, so we like to swear every so often. So we wanted to make it like a +18 podcast. We wanted to be able to have a drink. We wanted to be able to just do it one night a week where we can all get together. And it turns out that Wednesday at 8 is perfect. So that's why. And everybody else now, everyone chips in responsibilities. Mikhail is a big, he likes to know the news. He likes to know the latest and greatest with rides and stuff. So that's kind of his forte. And then me and Sean just ramble. And James just pops in with some random facts every so often. It's a nice little combination.
But it might change soon because Mikhail
moving
to Vancouver?
Yeah, he's off to Vancouver. He announced it last week and last night, which is going to be weird at first, but we've got some ideas. We've got some tricks up our sleeves. So yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be different. a little bit different, but it's gonna be fun. But back to the Coaster Gen show, I am relaunching that after Florida. So I never planned to give up on doing the Coaster Gen show and just doing the chain dogs. It was just one of them things where
time, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was basically time. And we did 3 seasons of the Coaster Gen show during lockdowns as well. And I wanted to try and let that phase out. It's not about being in lockdown anymore. It's about the Coaster Gen show now. Like, this is an actual thing. So a bit of time, bit of breathing space, and I think it'll take off again, which will be cool.
Did you want to try the quiz yet?
I mean, I'm pretty.
I mean, we know the rule is if you don't know the answer, then the answer is probably Ben.
Then yeah.
If no one gets that reference, there was a show a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, which show was that? I think I watched it.
It was Breaking Trails. It was a couple of weeks ago, and it was what was the name of the first child in
Legoland? I remember it.
Ben. And they helped put the last piece on Big Ben or something along those lines.
Yeah, it's Ben. All right, let's go.
I think you'll do all right, actually. I don't think you'll do worse than. I think Dan Marks and David have got the lowest score. They got 4 out of 10.
Marks knows his stuff, though. Like, I'm surprised at that. He's been around for a while.
Who's that?
Dan Marks. He's been around for a while.
Yeah, but I don't know. He told me he wasn't really much of an enthusiast when he came on.
Wow. That's interesting. I mean,
he had a friend who was applying at Alton Towers, and he kind of just went with him.
Right.
Oh yeah, they got 5 out of 10 last week. The Coaster Capturers.
Ooh.
But that was a strange twist because Breaking Trails wrote the quiz questions for them.
Did you plan that?
I sort of asked him if he wanted to because there's kind of this rivalry heating up here between those two and Coaster Tog over photography.
Which so, I might just say quickly that their stuff is awesome. Like, it's so good, and it's so refreshing to see quality as well over quantity. A lot of people go for a lot of photos with
just post them all.
Yeah, I take 9 million photos at Tower, so you need to see all 9 million of them. These guys take, like, I reckon these guys fill up SD cards when they go to these parks, and they go through Lightroom and edit them and proper meticulously choose which ones to post. And you can tell. It's really good stuff. Keep it up, guys. I'm enjoying it big time. Nice to see.
So you can have 10 questions. I think you're going to get most of them right, to be fair.
Okay.
Number 1, what do the letters RMC stand for in the manufacturer's name?
Rocky Mountain Construction.
Yeah, he's got it. Number 2, Velocity at Flamingo Land were replaced / was built on the site of which former ride at Flamingo Land?
Corkscrew?
That's not what I've got.
Missile.
I got Thunder Mountain.
Oh.
It was like an indoor...
I thought it might have been Missile. No? Okay.
No, it's like an indoor... I don't know if you've seen pictures of it.
I've been to Flamingo Land once, mate.
All right.
I didn't enjoy it very much.
Why not?
Shit. Sorry. I just don't enjoy it.
If Joe's watching, he's going to hate you for that.
I know. Joe was with me that day. He knows my opinion of Flamingo Land.
Right. Here's a fun one, just to see if you remember. What number episode of the Chain Dogs podcast was last night's episode? I thought you'd know it straight away.
34.
Is that your answer?
Yeah.
No, it was 35.
Oh, damn it. Well, I missed one.
They won't be watching. They'll be fine.
Sorry, guys.
Which accelerates quicker, Rita or Velocity?
Rita.
Yeah, Rita. 0 to 61.1 miles an hour.
No, it's not to 100, mate.
Oh, that's kilometres, isn't it? I don't work in kilometres. We've left the union now. We can't work in kilometres anymore.
The best ride.
I've got 0 to 61.1 in 2.5.
It's quick.
Yeah, it's only slightly quicker than Velocity. Velocity is 0 to 60 in 2.8.
Is it really? It doesn't feel that quick, Velocity.
I'm surprised it does. I've not been on it, but I'm surprised it doesn't feel quicker because you're set up in a different position.
Maybe it's because I'm used to it because I'm a motorcyclist.
Well, yeah.
Maybe it's that.
Number 5. Blackpool's Golden Mile runs between its north and south piers, but how long is it?
3 miles.
I'll let you have a couple of guesses if you want.
Oh, between the piers?
Yeah, it's called the Golden Mile, but it's actually a bit not a mile. It's a bit more
Not
than that.
quite. Oh, it's more. 1.8.
I don't know if I can let you have that or not. I'll let them comment below. If you think Luke should have it, it was 1.6.
Oh,
I'll let them decide below if you can have that.
That's pretty close. That's not a bad guess.
Stealth's entrance sign has an interstate sign on it, but what's the number on it?
66.
No, it's 13.
Oh, I'm doing bad.
I don't. You can still bring it back. I mean, we don't know if you're going to get the. Well, Aaron says you're wrong.
Aaron will always say I'm wrong.
What year did Flamingo Land's flip flop start operating?
I love the way you've chosen my Flamingo Land question.
Well, I still had somewhere to recycle from when Joe didn't come on.
Don't recycle them with me.
Well, I'm not recycling them. I haven't used them, to be fair.
Flip flop. Oh my god! Right, what is that? That is the what is it? It's the velocity, isn't it? Or
Like Vortex, yeah, but it's got like a building around it as well. It looks better than Vortex.
2000. I don't know. 2017.
2008.
Wow. And people are excited
I thought you were going to blitz some of these, to be fair.
Not being open. No, I don't know nothing about them anyway.
How many cars per train on Kumali?
8.
10.
Oh, God's sake.
Spin Jam Alton Towers replaced which ride?
Mixtape.
Yeah, he's got it. Which of the Gulliver's parks is the newest? Gulliver's Land, Gulliver's World, Gulliver's Valley, or Gulliver's Kingdom?
Kingdom.
No, it's Valley.
Is it? I thought Matlock was Valley.
What, Matlock?
Yeah, which one's Matlock?
Matlock's his Kingdom.
Oh, okay. Damn it.
But yeah, I don't know if you want to know how many you got.
3.
Well, yeah, they said that you well, someone said in the comments you couldn't have a point for but I might do what I did with Breaking Trails. I might pick a question, recycle a question I've not used if you want another chance.
Go for it. Let's go. It's fun. It's fun being wrong all the time.
Okay, I'll let how tall is Kumali to the nearest 5 feet? So I'll let you be within 5 feet either way.
127.
Is that your answer?
Oh
no, someone said you should get the 1.8 answer.
120.
Yeah, I'll let you have that. It's 117.
And you had a 7, right? And I don't know why I thought I knew it had a 7.
I'll tell you what I do, right? That's 4. I had one person say you should have the other point, and one person say you shouldn't. So the next person to oh no, Aaron says you should now. We'll let you have 5 then.
All right.
I know David Blythe wants to come back on and get a better score because I think he put it down to Dan Marks. Why he got a rubbish score?
I'm blaming Joe.
I did kind of recycle some of those questions last time, but I couldn't just put. It would have been worse last week if I'd asked them all Flamingo Land questions because they've never been.
Well, I've been once in my whole 33 years of being on this planet, so
I've not been.
Yeah,
not really been to the northeast really.
No.
People want to ask questions. Is there anything else you want to advertise? Because you've I thought you'd spend more time talking about Florida, to be fair.
Well, Florida is one of these things where it's like, I just kind of want to get it all shot and then be able to, show everyone what it's like out there. I've never been, so it's going to be such an amazing experience. My reactions are going to be as genuine as you can possibly get. I'll probably cry when I come off Rise of Resistance because I am a big Star Wars fan, and this ride is like probably the one out of all of them. Rise of the Resistance is probably the one that I'm most looking forward to. With all the coasters, even with like Hagrid's and Gringotts and all that stuff, like Rise of the Resistance and Galaxy's Edge in general is like I could probably spend all day there, all week there.
How long is it till it's not going to be open when you go? I don't think. But how long till Tron opens?
I don't know, but might see it testing, which would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I've seen an odd video of it testing online, but I almost feel like, from what I've seen, I almost feel like Guardians was kind of built to kind of fill the time till Tron's built, but everyone still seems to be looking forward to Tron when you watch vlogs over there.
I think Guardians is such a unique ride, though. For what it does, the ride system to even get on a ride that does as much as it does, let alone the building that it's in. The building that it's in is absolutely huge. So to even see, I've seen a little bit of the queue line, just a little bit. I was watching someone's vlog and they just decided to just randomly cut to the queue line. I was like, nope, turn that off. So I was like, wow, okay, this looks amazing.
Are you booking fast passes for that when you go?
I'm trying to plan our park trips to Disney around during the week, I think I've got one busy day at Magic Kingdom, and that's July 4th.
Yeah, that's going to be rammed, isn't it?
It's going to be rammed. But we've got plans to nip out and go to a couple of the outlets before we go in there. Because the July 4th sales in America are...
Oh, they're big sales today.
Yeah.
On July 4th.
Yeah, when we went to Vegas in 2019, they had a Memorial Day sale, weekend sale. And that was crazy. I spent like $200 in North Face. And I reckon I spent over what I would have spent is about $800 on stuff. Which was just
it's going to sound like a joke when I say it, but what's the tax like on that? Because the tax isn't on the price label, is it?
When it's on sale, it's usually very minimal.
Okay.
Yeah, very, very minimal. In fact, sometimes they put it into the yeah, definitely. See, that's something I keep forgetting, Stacey, about fireworks displays. You guys know how much I love fireworks displays. We've been to towers with each other, and
I know you didn't like the rest of Alton Towers during the fireworks.
No,
that crowd control.
That was diabolical. That was before Wickerman opened, and they allowed us to go through the Wickerman construction site, didn't they? Through that road to get out.
Oh, that road's open all the time now.
Yeah, it is open all the time now, but back then it was like there was like scaffolding up and stuff, weren't there? It was pretty cool.
Do you think you will ever? Do you like the rapids and the runaway mine train at Towers?
I like the mine train.
Since you can use that path, I've never been to Katanga Canyon ever since. I'm just like I don't go that way now.
Right, you just skip it. And
I'll probably never ever walk past it again.
Yeah,
but I don't know if you're similar or you'll still make your way to Katanga.
I love Katanga Canyon. I have a love-hate relationship with it because that was the first thing I ever did in virtual towers was Katanga Canyon. Okay. And the mine train was the first ride I ever profiled. So I always go back there and check it, ride it, make sure it fits feeling the same as it did do last time I rode it.
Have you ever had a moment where you've kind of gone, no, this is all wrong, and you had to go back and...
Yep. Yeah, I did. I made it too high on the first rendition, and then I made it too low on the second rendition, and then I think it's on like 0.6 now, I think. But I'm happy. It's been animated-ish. The track's in-ish. So it's like... it hasn't moved for 3 months, so I'm pretty happy.
In your opinion, where does Katanga Canyon start?
That's a good question.
We had this conversation with Matt a couple of weeks ago because the sign is actually right near Mutiny Bay, isn't it?
That's not where it starts, though, is it?
Well, Matt said, in his opinion, it starts at Sea Life.
No, it doesn't start at Sea Life because that's still Mutiny Bay. It's still pirate themed inside Sea Life. If it was Katanga Canyon themed inside Sea Life,
he's here now. Matt's here now.
Yeah. How's it going? I would say the refresh and refill stand just before the waterfall is where Katanga Canyon starts because that's where the rocks start.
I was going to say, if it starts where the sign starts, technically I do visit Katanga Canyon every time I go. I was
going to say, you have to go through Katanga Canyon to go around the back. Nah. On the bridge, that's a good shout. I honestly think, though, because where that refresh and refill was, it used to be a stand. It used to be an actual stand. And when you walked past that stand, there was a little gap. You could walk down the path and you see the waterfall straight away. So I think originally, where that stand was a bridge over to the original rapid station. So to me, that's where it starts.
Since you've mentioned the refresher stand, do you want to mention your favourite drink?
Peach Fanta.
Yeah. Or Panta, as I call it.
Story, Pete, today from Virtual Towers, actually tried it for the first time and was like, yeah, I get it. I understand why.
I've not asked you about what your thoughts are on the Nemesis, the retracking and all that stuff that's going to happen.
I'm not worried. I'm not concerned. I'm excited. For me, the only thing I'm really excited about is getting another opening day for Nemesis, and I'll get to experience it. You know,
I think we'll get lucky enough to. They might give Coca-Cola a ring and get that blackcurrant licorice drink again.
I imagine if they do
if they did, there'd be loads of scalpers buying loads of the cans.
Yeah, definitely. There'd be people there at like 3 a.m. with tents. You know, like I think that if they bring back the comic, bring back the story of Nemesis, retheme some of the area, give it some stuff.
Bring back Subterra.
Yeah, why not?
What was your opinion on Subterra?
I liked it. I've ridden it with you before. I thought it was really good. I liked it because it was an experience that you could get all year round that was completely different to anything in the park. Why they invited you there and then shouted at you?
Well, yeah.
But other than that, yeah. But you want to come round to my house, but don't touch my kettle, like, you know. That's what it's like. But it was fun. It was a fun ride, and it was good to go on it when people who hadn't been on it before, because it just kicks off. It's just pure chaos at the end. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I'd love it to come back because it is just something so unique.
Have you done the dungeons at Towers? That version of it. What
did
you think about that?
I thought I like the boat ride. I think that's really well done. I like some of the stories are okay. Some of them are a bit weak. So obviously,
there were some scenes I thought I'm surprised they picked that scene.
Yeah, all the other stuff that is more mainstream, like Chapter, for example, you know, like they could have had like I think the bar scene's quite weak. Towers. That one could be.
Yeah, I kind of. I don't know if I know the ins and outs of it, but I'm pretty sure wasn't Dick Turpin mainly based around like Essex or Norfolk or something. So I don't know why he's in Alton Towers.
Yeah,
I don't know. Someone might say no, he was in Midlands as well.
I mean, it's just I don't know. They could just made their own slasher up, you know. Why not? Witch's brother or something, you know, from Heck. I don't know.
Well, no, that might be Molly Lee.
Might be.
Well, is Hex going back?
I hope so. It's not very well at the moment, is it? It's very poorly. It's literally been cursed all year. I think it will. From what I've heard in the shadows, I think it will come back. It's sad though, because that ride, you don't realize how many people that ride takes off queues, you know? It's a throughput machine.
Well, that ride's queue line takes a lot of queues as well.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's what
I
I
have
mean.
seen it in the past go to that outside bit, like a couple of times. It's insane.
Well, as well as the door.
Well, yeah. But I don't know if I'd queue that long for it. But I suppose people that haven't been on it before don't realise how much queue's inside.
I think a lot of people who haven't been on it before get taken back by how good it is, you know?
Oh, yes. I don't want to mention
anyone who can ride Hex for the first time.
I don't want to mention another one I've been on that is quite comical compared to Hex. What's your least favourite coaster, Alton Towers?
What's that?
Your least favourite coaster, Alton Towers. The coaster capturers are asking.
Favourite coaster, Towers.
Least favourite. He likes them all.
I love Towers. I love everything that they do there. I don't. The least favorite that I probably would just give a miss out on. That's a difficult question because I like them all at Towers. I even like Rita. I always have.
Have you got a roller coaster that's not there anymore that you didn't like that much?
No, I like Corkscrew. I mean, Beastie wasn't brilliant, but it
was a cred if you go for that kind of thing.
Yeah, it was a cred, but you know, I don't know. I think Towers just offer. Spinball's fun, Aaron. I don't care what you say. It's a fun ride. You just hate that rust bucket. That's all it is.
We just need a stand-up version of Spinball, and then you've got Spinball and Shockwave together.
Is that the new surf coaster? B&M. You just figured it out right there. Yeah.
What did you think of Gangster Granny?
Do you know what? We went on opening day. I shot a vlog for it, and I went in with no expectations, and the queue line and the building itself blew me away. Theming wise, we've not had anything at Towers like that in a full area like that for a long time. And it was really refreshing to see. I dig Octonaut. Octonaut is cool. It was refreshing to see, and then when you went inside with all of the portraits and Holly Talk and stuff like that, I thought it was really clever, really clever. Such a small space. The ride vehicle itself, it's okay. Remind me of a bit of Jorvik when you go to Jorvik in York. But what they did with the space, with the story, with the projections, and some of the animatronics as well, it was good. I like it. If it hasn't got a line, I'm going on it. You know.
Now the line goes down quite quick, I thought.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's Galactica only based on operations. Now, operations are pretty bad on Galactica. Yeah, I mean, I'd probably queue 30 Galactica, doing much more than that.
I'm not a big fan. There's something about how Galactica looks now. They should just get rid of the stuff and change it back to air. It just seems very weird.
It feels like it's a variant of Galactica and air, doesn't it? It doesn't feel like it's either or at the moment. It just feels like it's a flying coaster that's teal green, you know?
It feels like you're visiting something after its glory days when I go on it.
I mean,
it's just a really odd feeling. It's like this used to be a lot nicer experience to queue for and everything.
Yeah, I mean, the air music. Yeah, the air music and the announcements it used to make as well. Like, you know, you had that really nice, you know, hero sounding voice, you know, bringing you into air, like all that kind of stuff. It was really cool. It doesn't do it anymore, and it kind of lacks. You know, Galactica's great. The music's great for Galactica. The portal's cool. I mean, just change the portal for a few rocks and just bring back air.
Give it a Lego Dimensions theme. That's what it always reminded me of when they got it.
You know what? I remember when you first got that the portal for it, and I was like, "Where did you get Galactica's portal?"
Galactica Lego, yeah.
Where did you get Galactica Lego from? Yeah, there you go.
So you're a fan of Rita then?
Yeah, I like Rita. I like it. I give Aaron a lot of stick for it, but no, I do. Self-inferior. Is
Aaron the? This could sound really bad now. Is Aaron the one who joined you for Scarefest?
Aaron is the new presenter on the channel. He's now presenting on the channel. He does his own vlogs. I don't touch them. I literally send him the Coaster Gen logo and then he uploads to my channel. He's done the last few vlogs, which has been a godsend because I haven't been able to go anywhere due to work commitments and working with Drayton and all that kind of stuff. I won't be able to do anything. So Aaron was like, "Do you mind if I do a vlog for your channel?" And I was like, "Absolutely not, mate. Go for it." I love his style. His style is so funny. It's like he's funny without trying to be funny. It's class. Good entertainment.
I don't know if you're going to want to talk about any more about your. I was going to ask you more about Chain Dogs podcast, which you've got, which we can advertise here, but I don't know if you want to talk about what. Because you're going to do your Coaster show again soon. Do you want to tell people about that, or is it too soon? Or
no, just watch this space for the Coaster show. It's going to be different. It's going to be a different format. Some of it might even be me on my own. You know, I might be on my own doing some of the shows, a few sit-down videos talking about different rides and things like that. I think it's something the channel lacks a little bit. Yeah, I'm really excited for the future of Coaster Gen. The Chain Dogs, man. It's just a podcast we run every Wednesday. Sean from Parkville, me, Mikhail, James, and a few other people as well when we jump on, and that'll always be there. That'll just, that'll always happen. There'll always be news to report on. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. If you're getting off now, I appreciate it. But yeah, I think one of the things I'd like to mention, if you don't mind, Mike, is my Adventure Collect channel. Which I did start with Joe, but he kind of like just didn't do much. After he did a couple of reviews of his statues and stuff, and then just didn't do much. And I just kind of like ran away with it, just going to like Smith and B&M's and stuff, and doing some like.
I was surprised by that because he is.
Yeah.
The Funko guy.
Yeah. He's a busy guy though, So Joe, if you watch him, we need to make some more videos. So basically just go around everywhere and just film toy hunts, like looking for certain collectibles that are out that maybe you can't find out in the wild. And I've got some cool finds recently.
Did you see my latest find?
Which one?
The Knuckles Funko Pop I got, and it was what do you call it? Flocked when it's got. Yeah,
it did. That's cool. Where did you find that?
That's my favorite one. I found it on Amazon.
That's not finding on Amazon. No, that doesn't count. No. You have to physically go into a shop.
I'm trying to think what's the best one I've got. Oh, the best one I've got is probably the flocked slush puppy dog.
I'll give you my favorite thing that I've recently got. One sec.
Oh, it has to be within the last month.
No. What about in the last 2 months?
If it is a Funko Pop of the Queen, I'll be very impressed because they exist.
It is a Queen, but not Funko. Yeah, it's Diamond Select Scarlet Witch from one division.
Have you seen the new Doctor Strange film?
Yeah. So I've been wanting to make a video about this for a while now. So this will be on the channel next when I get around to it. It's so detailed.
Are we going to unbox it?
Yeah, I'm going to unbox it.
It's not going to be mint.
No, I don't. See, this is the thing, though. I want to display them. I want to get a display case and stuff like that for them. But yeah, the new film's great. Have you seen it?
I've seen bits of it. Like some of these films are too long now. I just don't want to sit through them. So I just kind of. It's like the new Spider-Man when that came out.
That was a good film. I saw that in the cinema. I didn't want to, but Daniel's little
basically the day it came out, I just went on YouTube and thought someone's probably filmed in the cinema. So I just looked at The Last Battle. So on the day it came out, I just watched that. It's like, oh, this is cool. They're all in it.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well. It's a long film. I'm fine now.
But Stacey wanted me to show this. Now you're not going to know what this is, but
this
is the hat that Dustin. I was going to call him Dylan. Dustin wears on Stranger Things.
Oh, okay.
And
that's cool.
I got it for her, but she's still over there out of the shop. But
I see. Hey. Yeah, no, that's cool. I like that's the thing. Like, especially with Obi-Wan Kenobi series dropping now on Disney Plus. Dude, I've got a lot to say about that. Like, I've got a lot to say about Star Wars in general, and one of the most popular videos we've done on Adventure Collect was my Kenner lightsaber from the 90s, which I got in Italy. And
yeah, you told the backstory behind that.
Yeah, it was a cool piece. That was the first ever like Star Wars collectible that my granddad.
Do you remember the name of the shows we were talking? I've seen most of them myself, and we were talking about them earlier. We were talking about the theme park related shows on Disney Plus.
Yeah,
we're going to tell some people about. I can't remember the names of them.
Oh yeah, so guys, if you've got Disney Plus, some real nice hidden gems on Disney Plus that you might not know about. Obviously, there's the Imagination Story, which is about all the Imagineering behind Disney and stuff. But there's things like Disneyland Paris. They have all of their fireworks displays and all of their shows on Disney Plus. Just search for them. Fantasmic, I think it might be called that. I'm not sure. And then you've got this thing called Sunrise. Now, what it is it's 3 separate videos, an hour long, with nice piano backing music, but time lapse of sunrises at all 3 parks. You got Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, and Hollywood Studios, and it's from different views. You've got like Space Mountain in one of them. You've got like the Tree of Life in the other. You've got like Tower of Terror and Hollywood Studios there as well. Just like with the sun just rising in the background in Florida, it's gorgeous to watch. If you can't sleep, throw one on because it does help. Because the music, they play Disney music, but like if you were in like a Disney jazz bar, you know. Yes, the Paris fireworks. Yes, the Paris fireworks show. It's fantastic.
I don't know if there's anything else you want to talk about while we wind down.
I just want to say thanks for having me on. I'm sorry about my internet.
Oh yes, it can't be helped.
The only time it's gone down in the last year, and it's when I want to do a show.
I was thinking when it wasn't working, I'm gonna have to just sit here and talk for a bit. Everyone's tuned in to see you on the show.
No, sorry, and thanks to everyone that's tuned in. Really appreciate it. And yeah, Mike, we'll get you on the Coach Gen show.
We'll have to. We'll have. I don't know if you want to mention all your socials and stuff, and you can do a better version than Dan Mark. Not Dan Marks, it was Austin. I get them mixed up. Austin came on, and I was like, "Oh, do you want to tell everyone your socials?" Yeah, just Google it.
Yeah, just Google it. Just Google Filmation. You know, that's what he said. Yeah. I mean, they are a big website. Though. I mean, they're doing great stuff over there. They've done some fantastic stuff recently. So shout out to Austin and the team. They're doing cool. But yeah, my handle is basically @CoasterGen on everything. Just @CoasterGen. I'm on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, everything. Just check us out. We've got a Discord server as well. Just that's on our website. Go to coastergen.com, and all the links for everything will be there. But yeah, make sure you check us out because honestly, the Florida stuff is going to be nuts. It's going to be crazy. I can't wait.
You got any socials for Chain Dogs as well?
Yeah, @Chain Dogs on Twitter, and search for Chain Dogs on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, wherever. Also, Coach Gen show and all of them as well. So search for that on Spotify, Apple, and everywhere else as well.
And if you want to watch it live, the Chain Dogs it's 8 p.m. on a Wednesday, isn't it?
Correct. You've been listening.
So yeah, I've enjoyed having you on. I just we'll sort something out.
I feel like we could just keep talking for hours. Like there's so much to talk about, you know.
Yeah, but you got to leave them wanting more.
Yeah. So we'll see you next time.
But yeah, I'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in and thanks for being on the show, Luke. And next week we got the as long as he's not too anxious, we got the anxious rider. Yeah, anxious rider. He's coming on next week to talk about his anxiety and riding roller coasters. He recently just finished riding all the coasters at Alton Towers. He got on Smiler recently, so we'll be talking about that.
That's a big leap.
Yeah, I'll see everyone next week. Cheers for coming on, Luke.
Cheers.